You're probably used to hearing it by now, but this is an unprecedented situation. COVID-19 has interrupted every aspect of our lives, including and especially travel. We're not sure when we'll be able to take vacations again or what they will look like when they do. You may have travel booked for later this year and aren't sure if it will happen. You might be getting cabin fever and are itching to have something to look forward to. You might be in a position where travel isn't even on your radar right now, and that's okay. But if it's something on your mind, here are some things you might want to consider. If you have travel currently booked, a lot depends on both where you want to travel and when. If you're booked through summer, odds are pretty good you will have to reschedule. It's entirely possible that your travel provider has already done that for you by suspending operations for a time. Either way, you should check with your cruise, tour, and airline providers for the latest policy changes. Most companies are waiving cancellation and change fees up to a certain date. If your booking has been canceled by the company, you will have an option of a future credit, which can be up to 125% of your current fare. Take advantage of these offers when possible. If your booking is outside the dates when companies are waiving penalties, just sit tight for a while. Travel providers are making policy decisions based on an ever-evolving situation and are focusing more on travel booked in the near future. Keep an eye out for updates from the travel company or your advisor if you're working with one. You don't want to cancel your trip and take a penalty, only to find out you would have been fully compensated had you waited a few weeks. If you're in a position to plan for future travel, that's great! Now is a really good time to start working with a travel advisor if you're not already. You'll get the most out of your money and an ally and advocate when you need it the most. For a future travel credit, review the amount and terms, especially the date of expiration. Do you need to travel by that date or simply have the travel booked by then? If you're booking new travel for late 2020 or beyond, ask if the deposit is refundable, and if it's not, ask what the penalties are for changes or cancellations. Some cruise companies have both refundable and non-refundable deposit options, so be sure you know which one is being quoted. Finally, always add travel insurance with your booking to protect your vacation investment. Look for a policy with cancel for any reason coverage to give you the maximum amount of flexibility. Although we can't say for certain when companies will start operations again, we do have some idea of what the first phases of post-COVID travel will look like. Sanitation, of course, will be a high priority going forward, with more aggressive cleaning measures being implemented in rooms, dining areas, and public spaces. Self-service buffets will certainly be a thing of the past. Expect to have staff members helping you fill your plate. And don't expect things to return to full capacity overnight. We'll be seeing fewer ships traveling and lower capacities to help keep future outbreaks of the virus minimal. Likewise, major tourist attractions and centers will likely accept fewer guests, so now is a good time to think about those off-the-beaten-track destinations on your bucket list. Finally, be prepared for additional health screenings before and during your travels. Be patient, be safe, and be flexible, and when the time comes, the world will be ready for you to visit. Hi everyone, it's Christy. Be sure to hit the like button and tell me what you think in the comments, and subscribe and ring the bell for more tips and tales from your friendly neighborhood travel advisor.